Hello, my fellow Americans, both Democrat and Republican. I really don't care what side of the aisle you're on, all right? I am calling you to be a respectful American, a professional American, all right? An American that's proud of their nation. And although we don't have the best history, we can all agree with that. And although we don't have, the best people in those higher offices, right? One thing we can say is that we stand and unite under the American flag. But if we have people burning our flag, then what that tells me is that they are not proud to be American. They do not love their country. And such people that do this should not be in our country. If you support this and you say that this is a right to free speech, folks, you are trampling on the people that have bled and died for this country, all right, to secure the freedoms that we enjoy today. If you're the kind of person that condones this kind of behavior, you have a problem, all right? And you need to get things right and quick, because let me tell you something, like, that is a disgraceful act to ever burn our flag with the blood stripes, all right? Men and women put blood, sweat, and tears into securing this nation's freedom, and we want to be scoffers, so to speak, all right, at these men and women by our terrible acts. And I'm talking about acts of terror. That is something that terrorists would do. All right? If you burn the flag, if you rip the flag up, all right, then what you're doing is you're acting like a terrorist. Sure, we don't have it all together as a country, all right? But we have to learn to come together. That's the first and foremost thing. And we have to be a nation under God again, folks. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but the reason why we're experiencing such terrible things is because we are not a nation under God anymore. We don't care about God. And so God said, okay, and threw up his hands. And we're under his judgment. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, because a lot of people don't believe in God. And God has given us every reason to believe in him, both historically and spiritually. All right, but beside that, all right, we need to unite. We need to come, all right, to an agreement that these hateful acts are not good for our country. They're not making any statements. It's not free speech. Free speech is speaking, all right? That is not an act of free speech, all right? That is considered, that is like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Vandalizing. It's very similar to vandalizing. All right? But it's a lot more in that it's almost like arson. We're burning, instead of burning up a building or burning up something, we're burning our flag. That's wrong. That's wrong, and I'm here to condemn it publicly on YouTube. All right, and those that do such things or support such acts, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. And I would encourage you to please leave the country. All right, because you are not setting a good example as a fellow American. All right, you are not proud of your country, and you have come to hate it if you burn the flag, because we are a nation united under our flag, or we should be. And that flag stands for so much that we can't even possibly comprehend. It stands for so much. The symbolization of the flag is of the great American patriots that went before us, fought, bled, and died for their country. All right, I could say it over and over again, because it seems like a lot of people don't understand that. And so I have to continue to remind you that are watching that it's important, all right, that we respect them. All right? We don't have to like everything that goes on in this country. We don't have to like, all these laws and things. We don't have to. All right, but one thing that we cannot do is disgracefully burn our flag, rip it up, throw it in the trash. We can't do that. Because if we do that in that moment, we're not American. In that moment, we've rebelled against our own nation. And we have shown allegiance to something else instead of our nation. Think about these things, and God bless you. God bless America.